welcome to our PlayVS final match of the season. Commentating, we have Ashley and myself, Rocket. We have CSUDH versus RIT. Talk to our players before the match. We expect to see a dominant performance from them, or at least they expect to see it themselves. Yeah, should be an interesting match. What are your thoughts?
I can't wait. I know that we've played RIT in our Premier Division, so it's exciting to see how Rochester does in the Ring Division.
Yeah, two completely different rosters. We are in Division 6 of PlayVS, so a slightly lower level competition, but I think it should be very interesting to see the comps they go into this. I think we have an interesting fact about our Crimson team. We have 3 console players playing. So console Overwatch is a little different than keyboard Overwatch. Lower limitations, but I think it's a comfort pick for them to use the controllers. So it should be interesting to see some console gameplay.
Yeah. What map are you hoping for first?
Unfortunately, our map pool is actually different for Crimson in their PlayVS. So I wanted to see Lijiang, but we do not have Lijiang in the map pool. So probably an Ilios, honestly. So we'll see. I think Ilios is great. I think starting control is always going to be interesting. If not Ilios, probably Antarctic Peninsula.
I'm a big Samoa fan, so if we happen to see Samoa,
yeah.
I'll be happy.
The palm trees and coconuts are very nice, yeah. It should be interesting. I do want to see King's Row map too, though, as I am British myself. Getting some representation would be very nice. Yeah.
That was Kevin, our Esports director.
Kevin, our Esports director, coming in the room. He is going home. He's going home.
Extremely professional production.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think we'll play if we don't play King's Row Hybrid? Just like it.
I actually have no idea what the hybrid map pool is, I'm not gonna lie. So that should be interesting. I think we might see I don't think of a hybrid map right now. Maybe Parusio. That's probably not the map pool. Parusio, the worst map in the game, by the way.
I believe Hollywood's in the map pool.
Hollywood? I think Hollywood's a good map, yeah.
Hollywood's a great map.
They do have a Venture main on the team. I won't say one trick. I've been informed he is a main. So Hollywood may not work into that.
That's true.
But
I would also like to make a slight clarification. In PlayVS, there's no division numbers. It's only ranked and premier.
Oh, ranked and premier. Sorry, I'm thinking of NECC. That's my bad. So we're in the ranked division for this. Yes. Not Division 6. This is true.
So very exciting. Yeah, I can't wait to see the gameplay from both teams.
Yeah. We do have 4 players in lab today, playing from here. We'll probably see them in the cams at some point maybe. But we're missing Choco and XE currently, who are not playing in the lab, who are playing online. So who knows if the team cohesion will be hindered by the lack of players in the lab, but we'll see. 4 players should be enough.
Yes.
We'll see though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. We don't have a match this week, so getting to finally watch them play is going to be great.
Yeah, we've not been able to watch any of the Crimson matches really, unfortunately. There's always the matches at the same time as them, so
yeah,
should be interesting.
I know. Yeah. RIT, I remember, was in the Premier Division for us. One of our final matches last semester before you arrived.
Yeah.
To qualify.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
That or I might be getting
You guys win that?
wrong. I forget if I'm being completely honest.
I see.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they do against CSUDH Crimson.
Yeah. This match actually has 0 stakes, unfortunately. They've already actually qualified for playoffs, Crimson has. So
I love that you just give this away. We can't just make it
No,
exciting.
it's actually a very uninteresting match, unfortunately.
That's so rude.
No. It should be actually very interesting. I think the matchup itself will be interesting. Again, there's a Venture main on the team, so I think a lot of rush comps, a lot of fast action.
Yeah.
That's what they're mainly looking for, like very quick fights. So I think that'd be very exciting to watch, to see how they kind of deal with that, see how enemy team deals with that. Yeah, I don't know. I like fast-paced Overwatch.
Yeah, fast-paced Overwatch is very fun.
Yeah, even though I don't play fast-paced characters myself, but I do like to watch it.
I think it's the most interesting to watch.
Yeah.
I think that playing it is extremely stressful. But I think it is, like, it's what makes you want to play Overwatch most of the time.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
chaos of Overwatch is very enjoyable. Yeah, I remember back in Overwatch 1, the double shield meta was not enjoyable. Just constantly just poking, waiting for shields to drop, and then getting a small chance to deal damage.
That was actually the season when I climbed the most.
Oh, really?
Doing double shield.
Oh, because Mercy heal through all the shields?
Mercy heals through all the shields.
We have a Mercy one-trick casting today, by the way. Just putting it out there.
One trick is so rude.
A Mercy main. A Kiriko Mercy two-trick.
Thank you.
There we go. Okay. we got there eventually.
And Moira.
And Moira, true. Can't forget the Moira, can't forget the Moira.
Been playing a lot of Ana today, too.
Yeah, true.
4.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm a filthy Hanzo main. I get lucky and get headshots. Yeah.
If Cass and Hanzo are banned, he's just...
We lose the game. I'm quite simply a two-trick. It's all good. It's all I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just... All I know is to have me in.
It's okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure most teams have at least their fair share of 1 and 2 tricks.
Yeah. Like our Crimson team with Chubb, the venture phenom himself. I think Chubb is also a console player.
You know, a fun fact is I actually, when I did tryouts, I tried out with Chubb.
Oh, wow.
Chubb at that time was playing tank when we did tryouts, and the entire time I was on Ana, and I was just like, go in, hurry, they're down 1. So seeing Chubb on Venture, I think will be very interesting, knowing that I've, played with him in the past.
Yeah, that should be. It's always good to know players who are playing.
Yes.
Our team captain for the Crimson team is Punisher. You'll see him on support. He says he's playing Kiri a lot today, maybe some Lucio. So yeah, should be interesting.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah. They've actually been pretty successful this year, Crimson, I'm pretty sure. So it's nice to see a lot of the teams succeeding this year, making playoffs, a lot of the teams. I think we're making playoffs in like 4 or 5 of our teams.
At least 4 or 5.
At least 4 or 5 of our teams making playoffs this year, which is, a great achievement for the program. You'd love to see it.
Yeah, no, it's been really good. I know Overwatch this year, both teams doing really well in all of their leagues so far.
Yeah. Get the coveted prize of going to Akron, Ohio. Cannot wait for that opportunity. Should be very fun. The birthplace of LeBron James himself and Stephen Curry.
Yes.
Two of the greatest basketball players of our generation. We get to the hometown of them. It's just truly a blessing. In the winter too.
Well, you can't speak too soon. We have to finish our playoff matches.
We haven't finished our playoff matches yet. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
He is.
The Crimson could also go to Akron too, right? It's the same tournament or no?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so.
I
believe last time when they did it in Texas, they had the top 2 teams from their Premier Division and then top 2 teams from their Ranked Division.
Got you.
Go. And then from both semesters.
Do they play in one big tournament or is it separate tournaments?
I believe it's one big tournament.
Okay. Yeah. So they definitely could have the chance to go to Akron this year.
Yeah.
Previously in Arlington, right? Correct.
Previously, yes.
Got you.
Arlington, Texas.
They changed from Arlington, Texas to Akron, Ohio.
Yeah.
Quite the switch up.
Yeah, I know.
I can't judge Akron yet. It could be a beautiful city. I have no hate.
They have a national park.
They do have a national park?
They do, yeah.
Do you know what it's called?
No.
Akron National Park.
Is it called Akron National Park?
No, it's not called Akron National Park.
Oh, so
Definitely
we're
not.
lying.
We're just lying. We are
Okay.
lying. Yeah, unfortunate lying.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, we wait for stream to, for them to do all of like their map picks and bans. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. We're just idling. That's all we can do.
We're just idling.
I'm trying to sneak a peek at the monitor. It looks like we might be playing
Ant Pen.
It looks like Ant Pen.
It looks like Ant Pen.
Some Ant Pen
Antarctic
matches.
Peninsula.
Cannot wait for that. So, unfortunately, no Ilios, no Sunny. We got the cold, frigid weather.
No Samoa either.
No Samoa either.
Yeah.
No sunny maps, just cold.
Yeah.
Cold, painful, freezing weather. Yeah. I will say Ant Pen, I think good for the venture.
Ant Pen, I've definitely seen some crazy venture players just like...
A lot of high ground they can kind of escape to on the inside map, and then some off angles they can flank with. So yeah, hopefully they utilize
good
that.
Good ults too.
True good ults, yeah.
Yeah. So, depending on what they ban, this will be interesting.
It will be interesting.
Ant Pen, I feel like typically plays a little slower.
Yeah, it can definitely play slower. But there's more off angles you can abuse to get poke out and then engage off the damage you're getting. But
well, I think like trying to even when you're shoving, it's so weird to try to
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
to have like a long or like a rush fight, because they're normally just like
There's areas
in
you can
such
back up into. Yeah.
weird.
It's true.
Yeah,
It is a
it's
weird
such an
map. It is a
angular,
weird
weird map.
We rarely play it, honestly.
Yeah,
We actually, I don't think we've ever scrimmed at pen before.
I have. You have.
I've never, this entire semester we've not scrimmed at pen, so if any teams out there want to hear that, play Ant Pen against Cardinal.
Oh my god.
Yep. It's fine. We'll just grind it this week. Will we chill?
We'll just grind. Is it even in most of our map pools?
It's not. That's why I haven't played it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. I think I'm seeing our team's matching profile pictures. Is that us? Can we get confirmation on that? Is that us? Yes. Okay, we are matching profile pictures, and the enemy
It's
team
the
is not.
persona.
Yeah, the
picture.
persona cat pictures. So I think our synergy is showing on the match screen compared to the enemy team, who seems
really showing a united front here.
a united front, and that's really important to watch. If you're not coordinated, you know.
If you don't play mind games in Overwatch,
Mhm.
you're losing.
Yeah, if I saw that, I'd be terrified. So I'm glad we're really doing the mind games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. We today have so many great players.
Mhm.
It's going to be very interesting. I'm not used to watching controller.
Yeah, controller
Gameplay?
it's a weird area. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I think it'll be great, you know.
Yeah.
This match is going to be very entertaining. Knowing that they've already secured their spot in
Yeah.
playoffs, I think just makes this match a little less pressure on them.
Yeah.
So hopefully they don't feel too stressed.
Mhm.
Just stressed enough.
Just stressed enough to perform, you know.
Stressed enough to perform,
Yeah.
not stressed enough to
Mhm.
have any
Yeah.
nervous jitters.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
one of the things that I'm most interested in is seeing ult usage and
Mhm.
like team fight planning.
Yeah.
I know that you know, normally those are some of like the bigger deciders in
True.
like the entire game. It's just how you're using
Yeah.
your ults proactively, reactively.
Not overusing your ults
If
too
you're
much.
ult cycling.
Yeah, double ulting, double support ulting.
We would never do
We would
that.
never do that. Overwatch Crimson never does that. We're too good to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen you do that before, unfortunately. Yeah, it's fine. I've had my fair share of bad ults. My fair share.
Yeah, the other day this guy actually went 5-11 on Reaper in
We
our
don't
ranked
need to
game.
mention this. We don't mention this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what rank were you last season?
GM.
You were GM last season.
Yes.
Were you?
Yes.
Oh, that's tragic. Okay. 2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago, what were you?
Unfortunate. I was also Masters.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we got some Masters players in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then last season you were...
GM.
No. You peaked.
Sorry, I hit champ 5
Yeah.
last season.
Masters
Champ 5.
Masters Champ 5.
Elo inflation really hit him.
Absolutely not inflated.
Oh, we are actually finally in a match. This is incredible. No more waffling from us. Okay, I'm excited to see these comps. So we on the enemy team, we got Emrog, Chodelston, Kingler, Master Flames, and Synaptic. Chubb is in the match, so we should expect the Venture to come out from Chubb, hopefully. I'm excited to see that.
We have XD Lol and Choco Crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so XC and Choco are 2 players today who are not playing in person. The rest of the team is in person. Ooh, Reaper Cass, okay.
You know, I really like the Kiri Wu Yang backline.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorites just because
If you teach me
I feel like
Tai
Wu
Chi,
Yang
I'll
just is
teach you
able to do so
Aikido.
much damage, but he has such good heal output right now too.
Yeah, he does. He kind of does it all. He's very like Kiri. A lot of power creep for sure.
This actually seems like a comp that we would run.
True. I'm a little concerned to see the cast without any speed, especially against a Sojourn here and a ball. Expect XC Doll to maybe be targeted pretty heavily. We will see though.
Yeah, on a Wu Yang, I think the enemy team is probably planning on a Nano Blade as their win con for some fights.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to see how they'll use their Wu ult. I would really love to see it on the ball, you know, rolling around just absolutely out of nowhere.
Just slam down on them with Will. Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, just early poke. Again, we mentioned this might be a little slow on this map. Oh, Chosen
Punisher.
instantly kicks off the Punisher. That is very tragic.
It is very tragic. We have to be able to see if we can sustain or back out.
Yeah, it's not looking good for the first fight. Unfortunately, this comp's going to disrupt CSUDH pretty heavily to the point where picks will be very common. Okay, it's fine. At least a quick wipe. They're not really capping the point, so not much punishment going on here. Only a few percentage points will be turned over before we can actually regroup here, so not too bad.
Yes, they do have, you know, their Sojolt halfway.
Yeah.
Their Ball almost has mines.
Mm-hmm.
Probably get it mid next fight.
Yeah, I
So
think.
it's really just seeing how they deal with the ball.
Yeah, it's gonna be an XE low a lot to kind of poke out this ball a lot and punish him if he comes in like he's doing right now. But yeah, Reaper TPing in. Ooh, a little out in the open, then unfortunately getting it picked off. Kingler might get picked back here though.
We might be able to get the ball.
Yeah, maybe. He's still kind of committed in.
He's one.
We're still cutting back now, unfortunately. XE low HP. Has
We
to
are
cut
playing
back.
on point though. We have Deadeye online.
Yeah. Oh, ball's very low. Right click whiffs past a bit. Still killable though.
Yes. If we're able to get that ball down, I feel like this fight should be won.
Ball not actually getting healed right now. He's still low. A lot of RIT players are getting very low. Monkey dives in.
This
Gets
is a
one
great
pick. The
dodge.
Woo's 1 HP too. He could continue this push. He's playing passive. He still picks up ball as well. Nice. It's a good fight. Good fight win.
They're able to get the Woo a little late.
Yep. That was a much better look from CSUDH here. To kind of force out
if we
the
can
ball.
get this on a stagger, that's a huge stagger.
That's a huge stagger, yeah. Okay, nice. And now we have a decent... Actually, RIT still has the ult advantage here. Hopefully they use all of their ultimates at once. We will see.
I mean, if we can get a good castle...
Yeah, hopefully Cass can play far back and punish any of the ults going on here. I'm a little concerned about the Sojolt though. There's not much we can do about it.
The Sojolt is concerning.
Yeah.
Hopefully our Winston can get out.
Yeah, Choco getting low. Ooh, XL very low. Again, a more of a pokey fight at the beginning. We're waiting for this ball to engage. Okay, Choco instantly dives in.
This is that Woo ult that I was
Woo ult,
talking
yep,
about.
going in. I'm not seeing much getting done here. XL 1 HP though, unfortunately. I'm not sure where the supports are. Very split fight.
We do still have point, which is good for us.
Yeah, Ana should go down here. Choco does have Primal, so he can sustain for a while here. Looking at the Genji, he runs away. That Surge is definitely killable. Very killable.
Make this fight much easier.
Yeah, we still have the point. We're getting valuable percentage points here, like valuable.
100%.
Yeah, this fight looks primarily lost. The Primal coming out maybe picks up the Genji. Still looking to stall here.
Primal and Noon.
Yeah, the Noon. Too many walls to hide behind here. Not going to get much value from that.
We do recontest at 99.
Yeah, this is really good stalling from the team. They should go to regroup here. Choco needs to lift.
Oh,
He gets picked off. It's very bad.
This is going to be huge.
Yeah, Genji comes out, punished instantly. That's huge for our team. Monkey might dive in here on the Soge. Looking hesitant. Goes in. Reaper TP in as well.
Ana down.
Huge burst on the Ana, yeah. Excellent picked. Ooh, trades back though. This is an even fight now. Chubb, they need a focus target. Wu needs to die, I agree. He's 1 HP. Picked off, nice. We have a man advantage now. Soge should die as well. He's in the middle of their team.
Yes, the Soge should die.
We're down the Kiri though. No heals. Yes. No heals, unfortunately.
We are.
We're now down 1. Yeah, point nil flipped over. Choco just needs to die or get out. He might get staggered here, unfortunately. Okay,
no, he was able to get out.
Okay, a lot of ults used there. Kingler does have mines, and Sojo is coming back online. And Choco getting very low once again.
We do have Rush here.
Ooh, can we try back
and
that
if we
ball?
know anything about Rush can always
Rush can turn a fight very easily. Gets those cooldowns accelerated, can instantly burst the target. Unfortunately, Choco does go down there, so we have to wait a bit. One final fight will decide this round, and we'll see what happens. The Chubb plus Kiri Rush here combo may be able to win us the fight over here. It needs to be quick because the supporters are
They are playing off of point, so...
Yep, we'll see.
If we have a...
Rushing, unfortunately, everyone's high ground. This Rush not going to be able to do much. The Monkey is diving with the Repro, gets 2 instantly. Supported down, they have no sustain at all. Monkey down to finish off the Soge. Yep, he's 1 HP. Oh, he's going to get that Mega though, unfortunately. Choco needs help very badly. Genji, oh, it's fine. This should still be winnable. Genji's half HP.
100%.
Yeah, Genji's 1. This should be completely fine.
Genji's just hiding.
Yeah. The supports are going to be coming back very soon. Not sure they can get a viable touch here though, because Ball is just respawning.
Ball just respawning is a great pick
Brig
from our
forcing
team.
the touch, and the round
Beautiful.
goes to CSUDH. Nice. That was a very, very, very clean round.
Very clean.
A little scary there at the beginning, but we turned it around.
Yeah,
very
getting
strong.
that ball kill, that way he's still respawning.
Yeah,
for touch.
he couldn't touch at all. Yeah, he had mines as well. Very big from us. Nice. Crimson looking strong so far. Not the role we expected, but who knows? Maybe different maps, different story. But round 2 now. A more long-range map. Reaper may struggle here if RIT takes more off angles, but we will see what happens. Any comp swaps going on here?
If we do this right,
Not looking like it. Kind of more of the same things. Yeah, XC low hero pool. We got a Cass Soldier Reaper player.
RIT Charleston just swapped to Reaper.
Interesting. The Reaper mirror will be... Oh, and Tracer. Okay.
Right.
A more fast-paced comp for sure to help support that ball when he goes in. That should be interesting.
I think that their comp is a little split, in my opinion.
I agree. They're supposed to be very slow. They may be able to get punished by CSVH, but also We do have a Cassidy. Maybe we get hard focus here,
We
especially
have
with Juno.
seen Choco Crispy get some great dives.
It's
and
true.
have some great
Ooh,
follow-up.
yep. The Cassidy targeted almost instantly. Kingler picking him off. Choco trying to trade back, but he gets pushed back almost instantaneously. Punisher goes down too. The sustain is almost 0 here. If Brig gets picked off, no. The fight is looking unfortunately lost. Yeah, that cast seems to be heavily cared for, or he is going to get picked off every fight.
You would know something about
I would
that.
know. My supports do not heal me sometimes, unfortunately. You know, I think XC-Law can blame the supports there.
In Alaka's words from earlier, I
Mhm.
intin.
Yeah, I do int-in. And I think XC-Law should have the right to int-in while getting healed as well. But again, this comp is kind of designed to punish him and prevent him from really doing anything. We do see the ram swap, so more of like a...
Right now, their supports are also playing kind of up.
Yeah, they
The
really...
small on the back line,
Yeah. XC-Law...
it's good to poke, but I feel like we shouldn't focus too much.
Yeah.
This ram swap, I do like it.
I do like it. You got more of a kind of united front. That Hunter's 1 HP frontlining might die there. Unfortunately, Chubb gets picked off trying to chase him. XC-Law also getting picked off in the ball in the back. No support, unfortunately, from any of the support players.
Yes, unfortunately, I think right now we're a little too split on focus.
Yeah, I think our comp needs to shift here. Unfortunately, we have no real speed besides the Juno ring, so we're going to get slowly picked off. XC-Law, obviously, example right there. Got split from his team, and the ball just kind of jumped on him.
We just saw them come back, though, so...
Mhm.
This is still very winnable.
We're seeing a
for
Farah
CSUDH.
pick. That is actually really interesting. He might get limited support. Depends how much focus is on him. We will see, though, how they play this Farah into this comp. The support on RIT are coming up very soon. A little concerning, the support comp here. Shub going in. Honor's 1 HP.
Is 1 HP.
Honor goes down almost
Break
instantly.
down.
Supports are both down. This is huge. We trade a single kill back, though. Chocolate Crispy. Ooh,
We
okay.
traded back
No supports for
lines.
any team right now. This is
If we
a purely
get
DPS fight.
A small tracer kill.
Charleston TP's in. Unfortunately to Chubb. XC-Law, the
We
Farah
did
pick's getting
trade.
value. The Farah pick is getting a lot of value here.
They are also... It's only the ball for them.
We see that controller tracking from Chocolate Crispy there. Honestly, quite beautiful, if I do say myself. But again, RIT has a massive ult bank here. 5 ults coming online compared to CSUDH. Really kind of have the ram ult and rush. But maybe rebuild. RIT can kind of just win this fight all out with just spamming ults. You're going to have to play a very, very organized fight from CSUDH to win this. Hopefully playing slow,
Yeah.
build up their ults.
Quite split. Hopefully with this Ramo, in my mind, we should do is just run at their back line.
I agree.
The ball is just not going to be too much of an issue for a Ramo.
Yeah, that backline does have a brig ult though, so it might counteract. The fight is starting now. Punisher gets all 1 HP, very low. TP's out. XL getting the honor kill. No, nano went off. That's huge. That's huge. No ultis from RIT at all almost. They kind of hang on to these. Rally finally comes out. By himself on point. Might be punishable here. Ramo is still in line for Chocolate
Ramo
Crispy.
is online. This is
The biggest
very
one, the
winnable.
biggest one. Oh my goodness. Okay, huge kill from Chubb. The huge kill from Chubb. The ball needs to be killed here. Okay, that's a huge fight. RIT still does have their ults though. Only 1 ult used, so CSUH now using that fight has built up a full ult bank. So now this is basically
That was a great
even fight.
fight.
That was a great fight. RIT really did not want to use any of their ults there.
Yeah.
Not sure what they were thinking, but again, now it's an even playing field. This is huge for CSUDH. Reaper TV's in early. Look for another brawl fight. Nano on the Reaper. That's a very, very scary man right there. Extra huge barrage in the back line. They were not expecting that at all. We're even. 2v2 now. Exilo, again, uncontested on this Farah. Might be a huge value here. It's a tank v ball.
Tank Tracer.
Yeah.
Tracer and Tafara.
If I'm right here, I just try to run, try to get another fight here, try not to die. Rit's still not using many ults. We still have 3 ults online. Rush is huge for us here.
By the time they get back...
Ooh, Exilo is really careful. Ooh, gets picked off. That's not great. He got value with this barrage, but now he's dead.
They have no support ults. They do have...
Yeah. Chocolate Crispy can live a lot this fight with his ult here. The Brig is one. The Brig is one. This is huge for them. The Brig is now down. Punisher traded back though, unfortunately. Juno comes out.
Oh, Pulse goes out but gets no one.
Yeah, CSUH, a Rambo's still online and they're up 2. This is a huge fight.
This is great from
This
them.
is great from them. Ram is basically unkillable here. The ball should die. I do not see any way for Rit to come back into this. Chosen did not use... Wow.
That's a clean...
That's a clean 2-0 right there.
Clean 2-0.
Wow. Rit looked like they had the advantage there with that ult bank, but that fight from CSUH really turned everything. They got
really
their ults
did.
completely back online. It was a 5v5 on ults, and yeah. Very impressed from CSUH. Kingler.
Grandmaster Tank as
Wow.
Wrecking Ball.
Impressive rank right there. Yeah.
I will say their ball has been doing a decent amount.
The ball has been doing a lot, yeah. This is a mainly like kind of trading backline matchup here.
Yeah.
we could see almost every fight both supports get picked off almost instantly, and then it's kind of just down to the DPS and tank to kind of sort it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, nice clean first map.
Unfortunately for Crimson, the first 2 fights of both maps, we did have someone get picked. I believe it was the Punisher first map on Kiri, and then it was XDLOL the second map on Cass.
Yeah.
I think CSUDH, if they, don't have those initial picks on them, can have a much easier time, securing the map and completely closing it out.
Yeah, for sure. When you go to intermission between maps, we will see you on a hybrid map, potentially. We will see. But yeah, see you soon.
You give me tunnel vision, lost my grip so addicted. Your body's my condition, ready to go the distance. Can't help but feel forbidden to this vibe you've been given. Purged of my inhibition, prepared to lose control. Prepare to lose control. Prepare to lose control. You give me tunnel vision. Lost my grip, so addicted. Your body's my condition. Ready to go the distance. Can't help but feel forbidden to this vibe you've been given. Purged of my inhibition. Prepare to lose control. Go, yeah.
Welcome back to map 2 of CSUDH versus Rochester Institute of Technology. We're going to be seeing Kings Row for map 2, something I really wanted, so I'm quite excited. The bands for this map are Zarya and Sojourn. CSUDH band Sojourn and RIT band Zarya. What do you think of these bands?
The Zarya band's interesting. I'm wondering if they're planning on playing like a Queen comp, or what, if they're going to keep with the ball.
Yeah.
He does seem like he's giving ball
one trick vibes from Kingler?
Perhaps. But we'll see. That was only one map.
Yeah, I think both teams seem to favor more fast-paced divey comps or brawl comps. So we will see kind of what they roll out here. We're running a Soldier, Reaper, Ram comp. That is very interesting. You don't really see Soldier much on this map. Reaper's very common because of the close range, but
yeah, we're seeing Starboy in though, so we made a few swaps.
We did make a few swaps, yes. Or one swap. We made a swap, a single swap.
I believe RIT has the exact same lineup.
Yeah.
And we are seeing that ball.
We are seeing the ball. Kingler, yeah, I think he's probably a ball player, safe to assume. Starboy, I'm assuming, is our Lucio player, based on what he's playing. So I guess we put him in for more of a rushy
level
comp.
70 on Lucio.
Wow. Yeah. He's drunk his second. Very, very interesting 1-2 right there.
Okay.
Yeah, we are started off. Okay, we're positioning for a very aggressive fight here. Might look to explode with this Lucio speed, and we are looking to explode. A little passive there from
Their
Choco.
ball is nowhere to be seen right now.
Yeah, it's a little concerning.
scared.
It's a little concerning for sure. This Lucio's really close. Might be punishable, but Choco playing a little passive. The Nemesis form is out though, so this could be an engagement call for RIT, but we will see. Again, I think the Soldier is the weak point here, and Kingler immediately focusing him. Not getting that low. Good peel from XC.
The Soldier here, actually, it doesn't seem too bad seeing the
Freya.
healing come out.
Yeah,
and the
I
Freya.
agree. That Lucius might be pickable. Starboy actually huge boot from him,
Huge.
forcing Synapse back into the room. And that's our first pick
We
of
are
the fight.
getting a little low.
Yeah, a little low. I'm not liking this. Oh, Emrag
Down
immediately
two.
into the enemy team, and we're down 3. That is a end fight, unfortunately.
Hopefully we can kite out.
Yeah, maybe get a retouch. Not going to look... King's Row is a little rough to retouch here. You're forced with that singular choke, or maybe high ground if you can. But, yeah. I think for CSUDH, our win con really here is to focus that BAP. He's going to be the most killable in that comp. Everything else a little difficult. Freya also might be killable, but yeah. A touch not looking likely here. Chubb's going to try it though. Unfortunately doesn't get it, but we still do have this second point choke here. It's a very strong choke, especially against a Freya who struggles to find angles. Though Kingler immediately kills Starboy. This is a little tragic. He no longer engaged very quickly. Choco experiencing that lack of speed, has to kite back almost immediately. Yeah. If they don't deal with this ball, it's going to be very tragic for
Choco is
CSUDH.
keeping lots of space though.
He is keeping the space. Kingler's getting low as well, but ults are coming online for RIT compared to CSUDH, who really only has that attack visor, which is not going to do much, unfortunately. We may see BAP ult initiation here. Chubb has to kite back.
I would love to see, a bat ball out of RIT for this choke here.
Yeah,
I
it's very
think they're
strong.
getting a little stuffed, which good on
This
Choco.
is good on Choco, yeah. He's really holding the space, especially when you're ball spanking. It's hard to go through.
We used the Freya ult and
Yeah, okay. That was actually very good at RIT there. I mean, they just burst through the choke to kind of ignore Choco's space.
They only used one ult as well.
Yeah. Chubb does get 2 kills in the fight, so these are some staggers, but I don't think it's going to matter in the end because Choco is quite late on the respawn.
Yes. I will say, RIT does build ults faster than Crimson so far.
Yeah, they are getting the ult advantage early on. We did see that on Antarctic Peninsula. Didn't really pay off for RIT, but here they might be able to kind of snowball their ultimates later on in the match.
We did see a swap out of the Punisher, swapping from Kiri to mirror the BAP.
Yeah, that would be interesting. BAP a little more diveable, so Kingler may be able to abuse that. But yeah, I'm looking at the blade this fight from Emrog. Unfortunately, it might kind of just shred through. Starboy needs to find that beat almost instantly. Blade coming out immediately. I'm going down. Emrog getting value on Punisher almost.
We're almost killing this.
We are killing this Genji though. Trades are
Genji
back
is
and
this
Master
is
Flame is
good.
dead. This is huge.
We are up right now.
Yeah, the BAP is down. They only have really Lucio hills on the side of RIT,
They
so...
have Freya planking.
Yeah.
If we can get a nice dagger onto this Freya.
Ooh, XLO picked off. CSUDH needs to group up. Ball capitalizes on separated players, and that's how XC died right there.
Yeah.
Starboy now getting picked down slowly. very, very low. Unfortunately, guys, Choco is running to the front line, though. Traded Lucio's, but this is really advantageous towards RIT here, unfortunately. Ult's coming in line, too.
I think we're just getting a little too split here.
Yeah, they need to stay grouped. Choco now caught in the middle of a minefield. Goes very, very low. Unfortunately, he is living. Not for long. Chubb leads up for a repro here. Could be huge. The lamp needs to die. Chubb backing up. It's not looking for very good for CSUDH.
It's not looking the greatest, but I think it's still solvable.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Charleston getting a lot of value here. I'm not sure the Soldier is the best pick here. Starboy unfortunately booped off the map. That's a good reset though.
We are back on the
cast. We're on the cast now. I like this pick. They should punish the ball and be able to deal with the Freya at the same time. So a better pick. He needs a bit more peel though.
He does need a bit more peel.
Yeah, as I know very well. We do have both Lucio ults online now, so it should be interesting to be able to counter that. Oh, Punisher picked off immediately, unfortunately. Yeah, the ball slam into the Freya pick is very, very deadly. Choco now on the J Queen. Oh, controller a little glitchy there, unfortunately. The Lucio isn't very killable, but yeah, the sustain is just not going to be there, especially when your Kiri dies immediately. They need to kite back here, but they're going to chase down. The beat does come out though. That is a good ult to come out. They're not also pushing the cart though, so we would get a guaranteed fight from CSUDH here. Cart still not being pushed. This is still good. This is still good. They've used beat and got almost no value in terms of cart pushing.
But that's, and especially beat, one of those ultimates that you really want in the game for this kind of guy.
Yeah, for sure. Chubb getting command spawn early here. Ooh, not looking good. He's kind of surrounded here. He's 1 HP. Picks off. Yeah, went out a little too early there. The battle comes out on Cart. Really oppressive for Choco here. Gets picked down. The beat does come back out for CSUDH a little late. Not really saving Choco Crispy. They're kind of getting stuffed in spawn now. Not looking great for CSUDH to touch his Cart. Punisher's going to try, but it's very fruitless. 255.
Not the worst.
Not the worst. Not the best either. Kind of a middle ground
that
you don't like to see if you're defending there. But who knows? I think CSUDH very good at attacking, very good at initiating. So on attack, they may feel more comfortable than kind of playing on the back foot on defense.
Yeah, I think this hybrid map definitely does not play to their strengths. I think with how split they get, and especially on Kings Row where there's so many turns, and you really, as a support, you really need to make sure that you're positioning well. That way you can see your team. But especially when you're just, all over the place getting knocked around by a ball.
That ball. Yeah, the ball is very disruptive, and right now we're seeing CSUDH struggle with that because essentially you're just going to get booped away from your team and get picked off slowly and slowly, especially with the Charleston spam as well. It's going to be really rough to keep that sustain going. Very, very stressful for carry players because all around you people are dying. It's not very fun. We are finally seeing the venture from Chubb, though.
We are seeing the Chubb venture.
The Chubb venture. I'm actually very excited for this. This is a very fast comp, so again, like we mentioned, CSUDH really likes going quickly here. So hopefully this upper tempo should really improve.
Yes. I really hope that in this attack, though, we see... Oh, I was actually going to say the JQ knife on the ball to, really just...
Reel him in, yeah.
Yeah, and mess up his movement. I mean, we can do that on Ram with the slow.
Yeah.
I think that the slow on ball would be good, especially when you're peeling for your teammates.
You also like Queen Morn rushy comps, which is what we're seeing from CSUDH with the Reaper and Adventure. But yeah, Exilol very paranoid of a flanker there. No one flanked for them though. Kingston, we actually don't see him. Unknown where he's at. But he's diving in almost instantaneously. There we go. Chubb getting out the fight. Choco was sustained early for the initial dive.
Right now there's not, no one's getting too low.
Yeah, cooldowns are being forced out. We're also being very split now. We kind of have a 2-3 split here, and Exilol is going to suffer at the expense of that, getting picked off. We are getting aggressive though. This is good initiation. Again, getting separated again. Our tank is on low ground, our rescue is on high ground. Ball's just kind of abusing that right now. Chubb isolated again, 1 HP. Will live though.
Yeah, having some good movement, forcing out the ball a little bit, disrupting him just a little.
Yeah, stop waiting low.
They're really playing this room well.
Yeah, we're now grouped back in point, more of an open space for the Freya to get value. That Lucio should die. Nice, Exilol gets the pick. Also down on Lamp. Choco Crispy, both supports down. 0 sustain for RIT right now. It's going to be on the Freya and Genji to get these kills. Punisher does go down, no sustain for us now. Exilol does pick up the ball, so it should be a more simple fight. Ooh, both DPS getting picked off. Big value from Choco's in there, unfortunately. Choco Crispy will pick off the Freya though. It's a 2v1 against the Genji, but Bull will be back very soon.
And he has mines.
And he does have mines coming up. Yeah, RIT looking for a group up here. They should be able to get guaranteed Dutch. Initiating now, Starboy kind of in the middle of it. Living though, Lucio's getting low, runs away.
I think Starboy is about to.
I think he's about to chase him. I'm
Lucio
going to run him down.
yeah.
But Lucio 1v1. Oh my,
Lucio
in the way.
1v1.
Oh, Starboy,
Oh,
unfortunately,
no.
the controller not good at close range, so the keyboard will have the advantage there. We are now down 2 into 3 and 5. We might have to get the pack back on the Lucio. Nice, good kill from Choco Crispy. Excellent, going to go back up.
He's sustaining now.
Yeah, Choco just kind of running it down. He's kind of doing whatever he wants. Very impressive from him. Getting 2 kills back, but the blade does come out. It's going to be rough here, especially with Choco low HP and XC with that Ray form forced out. But we do kill the Genji blade. This is huge.
Hopefully our Reaper can capitalize.
Yeah, a very, very long sustained fight here. No real end in sight right now. XC may look for a flank on the Reaper here. Kind of sitting on high ground. Risu getting low. If I'm him, I drop down the Reaper here if I can. Huge ult. 3 kills instantaneously.
Oh, 3.
Oh my goodness. 4 kills.
4 now. Yes.
Huge play from XC there. Kind of closing that kind of very big mess of a fight. Glad to see it go the way of CSUDH. Ult to kind of reset. We also Choco get that Ramo upline. I think that'll be huge.
We're seeing CSUDH with 4 ults.
Yeah.
You know, RIT has 1, but they're, you know, mid-fight.
Yeah. Though Kingler is disrupting CSUDH, it kind of gives Choco kind of free reign to just run into the enemy team and get kills. We've seen this twice now. He's run into the backline and got both the supports. So those
especially
trades come
with
out.
with Starboy chasing down Synaptic on Lucio there, we were able to see, you know, him really just run into the BAP.
Yeah.
BAP
Synaptic's
can't do
getting
much.
a little ballsy here. I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of running down the Reaper. Not very. I would not suggest that for any Lucio players out there. Choco now frontlining again. He could run down into BAP.
This should be a ball.
Yeah, Kingsley's very low. Ooh, he gets out though. This BAP is frontlining. He might be killable if we get some DPS onto him, but he's still living. The rush is huge here. Very good initiation. Punisher gets picked off, but the run into the backline. Maybe to trade this back out. BAP goes down. Freya want to kill. Ooh, okay, we're down 1 overall. This is still winnable though. XC-Low, maybe to pick up this Genji.
I think there, if I'm Choco Crispy, I'm running it down with my ult in the rush.
Yeah, I agree. I think the ult not coming out there was... Okay, we can fight still though. This ball should get picked back off. And we are regrouping. This is very, very good for CSUDH.
This is good. We are also still pushing.
We are still pushing. I'm liking the ult situation for CSUDH here. We're going to have 4 ults very soon. XC-Low going to have another chance at a huge reprol play. But Kingler, again, looking for the disruption.
I really want to see this
I do.
We just heard mine.
Yeah, he's hitting low again. He needs to use his ult very soon. He does. He pops the ult, sustaining, kind of tanking all that damage from the front line. Hopefully we'll deal with the ball in the back line.
I think we can maybe get...
Yeah. Kingler needs 2 kills when his entire team is pushed back. That is insane. B comes back in line for RIT. It's good ult to get out. We got out Lines and the B ult, but...
I think we just need to be a little more proactive.
I agree. Right now it seems Choco's kind of holding back the entire team, but Kingler's getting way too much value right now. It's really unfortunate. But we did get B and Mines out, but Kingler is back at 50% on the Mines. So kind of redundant there, unfortunately.
And
but yeah.
we've seen their Freya get some good Freya ults here.
Yeah. I want to see Starboy speeding Choco more into the backline because I feel like Choco Boy is being very hindered by the speed he has on ramp. So we need more speed there. Kingler's just literally doing whatever he wants. He's just kind of rolling to the enemy team, having a grand old time. Freya coming out very big though, unfortunately, on the Starboy. Cleanse is, you know, slightly effective. Choco getting very low.
Oh.
Yeah, fight almost over. XC-Low could trade back. We have seen trades, a very messy fight, but...
We have seen...
Yeah. I know, they're going to reset here. It's fine. Okay, Freya back out.
We still have time. We have, you know, 2 ults. We're almost back to Kiri.
Yeah, we've had the Venture online for a while. I want to see some kind of proactive plays with this, but...
We have swapped to Winston.
We have. Winston, interesting into this comp. It will close the distance much easier compared to the ramp.
Yeah, Winston I think is a very interesting pick here. I think it could be very good.
Yeah. These fights are kind of never ending. We're kind of back into a fight with the Genji getting picked off almost instantly. Big because there's no blade anymore, but the BAP ult should come out soon, and CSU seems to be very, very afraid of this. BAP is dead. Okay, this is very big. 2 picks immediately come out. It should be a simple matter of cleaning up here, though we never really know when the fight's going to end, so we need to be a little careful here on the side of CSUH. The spacing, yeah, we should have control of this checkpoint here. Only 1 person on cart, so Ball could come back, but that is advantage of Ball. He can touch very quickly. 3 meters to go. Ball giving up on the touch. We should have a secured second point here. Nice, very good.
Nice, and that Genji pick helps us get a nice early push.
Yeah, some early positioning maybe. Yeah, Starboy getting low.
I feel like I'm seeing this ball just constantly.
He's in there, constantly. We do have rush now. We are very strong with engaging of rushes, so I'm happy to see Starboy getting picked off instantly. Yeah. We need to be more proactive. This Freya, if we play a slow fight, it's going to pick us off almost every fight, unfortunately. And grab find that ult. There comes the Freya out again onto Chubb. A huge pick off there, unfortunately. CSUH needs to reset here. Everyone's kind of low. Just get back into spawn. Choco Crispy, unfortunately, still in the back line. We will see if he gets staggered. I'm not sure if they're aware of him. being a little sneaky. A 1,000-pound monkey in their backline. They are now aware of it. Choco still acting like they can't see him. Now pops bubble. This is a very unfortunate stagger. Oh, huge shield, huge shield. We now still have rush. We can pop this here to keep him alive. The blade, though, highly effective, unfortunately. Yeah, too many cooldowns used to keeping our monkey alive, and not enough.
I unfortunately need to go for a small break.
Okay, we're going to have a caster swap out. I'll be solo casting our match. All good, though. Okay, again, ults kind of equal. Master Flame, more of the high ground that used Baport here. We need to be very careful with the Baport on high ground here. It will come burst us almost instantaneously. Waiting under a minute, which means we can no longer really go for a overtime push. Exilo coming in with the ult. Huge again, a lot of damage. Will get picked off immediately though. Chubb capitalized on the damage. Kiri rushed almost instantaneously in. Choco keeping alive. Chubb getting a 3k. We're pushing this car, I think, because of the RIT composition here. They can definitely get another retouch. And we did use a lot of ults in that fight. Chubb is now respawning 80 to ult. Bench is going to be a huge role here in this fight. RIT, if I'm them, I want to look to stall out to get a guaranteed kind of minimum draw. Emerald getting the pick off with the beat. And a huge sustained fight. CSUDH needs to kite back 20 seconds, though. It is not looking like they can really win this map. Is going to be at best a draw, unfortunately. So a draw can be good to go into 1-0 and keep that 1-0 scoreline. But yeah, this is not looking good. A touch is going to be needed. Choco Crispy does have the Winston ult, can guarantee the touch with that. Baport, as I mentioned before, going to be on the high ground. Exilo trying to pick this off. Unfortunately, shots are not landing, and Subway has been picked off again. Kingler getting way too much value. Choco Crispy getting low again, and Punisher has been picked off. Choco going to have no sustain in this fight anymore, and almost the entirety of CSU has been picked down. Unfortunately, this is not looking great for them. Chubb can do all he wants on the venture, but it's not going to be enough. Starboy have a unfortunate 1v5 situation where he will not touch the point. We will see a 1-1 scoreline to even up the series and go on to map 3. Yeah, I don't know. That ball is extremely disruptive. On next map, depending on the game mode, it might be Flashpoint. I think ball is very strong on Flashpoint. I would expect a ball ban here since Kingler seems to really favor that ball. And we couldn't really deal with it, I felt like. Even though Choco was kind of pushing back the main core of the RIT roster, Kingler would still just get in that backline, get 2 kills. Yeah, it was very, very unfortunate from that. We are going to see a swap out again. Starboy will not be in for next map. We will see him, maybe more of a slow comp going in. But yeah, map 3, I'm not sure what to expect. Maybe a Surabasa. We will see though. Again, ball is very strong on this flashpoint, so I would really, really heavily suggest, obviously CSUDH cannot hear me, but I would suggest a ball ban because Kingler is very, very oppressive on that. Okay, before map 3, we'll be going on to another intermission until map 3, hopefully Surabasa. So see you then. Welcome back. Map 3 is about to commence. We have a Flashpoint Suravasa. Unknown on the bans yet, but I think we need to ban the Kingler Ball.
The Kingler Ball is very oppressive. Also, sorry for my abrupt exit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff happens in casting. Sometimes we disappear, sometimes we come back.
Yeah. Well, sometimes we just feel bad.
Sometimes we feel bad. Yeah. But yeah, I think should be interesting. We're now going to the match Suravasa.
Suravasa, my favorite
A
map.
favorite of yours, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suravasa actually has a great Mercy parkour. No longer, actually.
Yeah.
Waiting for them to fix it.
Yep.
It
Shout
used
out
be
to the
great.
Mercy Parkour goats. Yeah. I'm horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've not been training, unfortunately.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I've taught many a DPS player how to play Mercy on those maps, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
People
one of them.
don't understand until they, try out her movement for themselves. And they're like,
Yeah.
how can you do this?
It's very complex.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, let's look at the comps. I think Flashpoint really gives itself to the venture. We don't know the bans. I'm assuming Bull is banned though, considering Kingler's now in the Doom.
Yes.
Basically Bull, but he just has a big fist instead of a big ball.
Todd, can I get a band check?
Give me a ban check. What are the bans looking like on Prod? Mr. Prod? What are the bans?
Mr. Broad.
Bull and
Molly-
Cass. I'm
Molly
assuming we
Cass.
ban the Bull. That makes a lot of sense. Cass, interesting Cass ban though. I feel like Cass kind of counts as the Bull, but yeah. I guess Cass can be banned to Doom, so that makes sense. We're still seeing the same backline from RIT here with the BAP Lucio, seems to be a favorite of theirs.
The Bob Lucy is interesting. I believe they started off on Ana Wu in Tartus.
Yeah. Ooh, Exilo does get Wraith Force out almost instantly. Have to use Cleanse on him to keep him alive. Chubb gets the BAP Immortality out almost instantly. That's a huge punch from Kingler though. Exilo winning chunks. Choco tanking these Freya mines here. Freya
We can
tags.
sustain.
Yeah, Chubb getting picked off. Choco's still low, unfortunately. XC just trying to do as much as he can. This Doom may be killable, considering he just punched into on
We are playing point.
Yeah, the BAP and Doom are very low, but I don't think we would have killed them, especially as Lucy's booping us back. We're kind of hanging on for our lives here, and finally, everyone will fade away. Yeah, very unfortunate. But yeah, first fight goes to RIT. We have to be very careful with that Doom. If we keep charging his punches, I do not expect to see much success from us. We need to be very cautious of those punches getting charged because he can do a lot of damage. And he is doing a lot of damage, being 70% to ult so far. Yeah, I think honestly it's going to be Exilo a lot to kind of pick up this BAP early in the fight, or else it's going to be very difficult. Choco will be able to get a lot of charge from this Freya though. That is the bright side in this matchup here.
That is the bright side.
Yeah. Choco's still really low. Running in this, Lucio is getting close to feeding
This
a lot
BAP is
sometimes.
separated.
Yeah. A big separation from RIT here. Chubb, nice, huge pick from Exilo. Yeah, that Freya will be definitely killable for XC going forward. The Doom getting 1 HP, uses that ult he charged early in the fight. XC still farming the backline.
XC is still farming the back.
Yeah, Choco now be able to pick off the stragglers here. Should be a fight win. Kingler doing all he can to swing
is
back.
cleaning up back
XC
there.
really is cleaning up. Chubb will eventually, Chubb will get picked off by Kingler. Kingler will run away, and I'm sure he'll be able to regroup his team eventually. Yeah. We will have grab before the beat on the side of RIT, which will be a big advantage for us. Blade will be coming out though, and we can't really do much about it unless we charge up that Juno ult. So yeah, XC, I'm liking this play from him. He's looking for an off angle for his flank on the reprot. This could be huge.
Yeah, this is going.
Being a little rat. Ooh, Chubb getting picked off before XC can kind of initiate.
It's a little unfortunate.
Yeah, he's a little too isolated. We'll finally
Punisher also
go.
getting low.
Yeah, XC a little too late. This BAP misses jump. He's kind of just isolating the backline with no cooldowns.
We're down our Juno.
Yeah,
And
XC
they just kind of
unfortunately
all
he
fall.
kind of needs to not go on a flank for that long, or else his team will sort of get picked off like they did. Chodleston getting a lot of value. That Freya is going to be kind of uncontested unless XC can kind of deal with it. So when he goes on his flanks, the Freya will be basically having free reign. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I think here we really just need to commit to running it down on that BAP.
Yeah.
I don't really see another great target for our team here.
Yeah, Freya really the only kind of kill person. Good pick from Punisher. Chubb needs to be really careful. He's only picked off 3 times in the past 3 fights, so we need to look for
This
more
is true.
cooldowns on him. Choco needs to look for the bubbles on him to kind of enable him to get onto them. But again, it's a very hard comp to venture into, especially considering the
is.
verticality of them. They kind of really go anywhere they want, and Venture's limited in that way. But yeah.
XD we're seeing, Maybe going for a long flank
Another
here.
flank. I'm not sure how effective this will be. He is now initiating. He gets Raveform out almost instantaneously. A lot of bubbles going towards him. A huge grab, a massive grab. We need to get capitalization on this. Almost the repo will come out too. That was a lot of ults inside CSUDH to confirm that fight. We had 3 ults almost into the grab. So RIT will now have the ult advantage. Charleston will get Chubb and also himself there. But yeah, that was a lot of ults to commit there, especially before the beat even got used. So Synaptic will have a beat advantage. But yeah, I think the proactivity need to come out here from Chubb. He needs to look for a very quick ult. If this does not happen, I'm afraid this may be a rough fight for CSUDH.
Yeah, I mean, with that ventral, you can control a lot of space. Once they get on point, I'd love to see that get used, because right now on height, it's just not going to be very
The high ground's going to
effective.
be rough for the ventral for sure. A kind of very slow fight so far. Looking at a lot of off angles here. Doom's looking to engage. His punches, charges going in now. Chubb picks off Synaptic, a huge kill. XC has got his Ray formed out. Bubble onto him. Should keep him alive for a bit. He's going back in now with the reinitiation of the fight. XC getting very, very low. The cleanse comes out to save him. Very, very good coordination there. Very good peel. Choco looking to kill this Genji, but again, the high ground's being utilized very well on the side of RIT.
Out. And Kingler's
He's
low.
isolated though. He's isolated. That's very big from us. Yeah, even though they're using high ground, Kingler is going in by himself. So the ball.
Crispy on Bazaar.
Yeah, they're playing this like a ball comp, but Kingler cannot survive as much on the Doom. He needs a lot more resources, and if they be split like this, it is not going to be good. Unfortunately for them.
Yeah, that was a clean point out of CSUDH.
It was a clean point. Even though they used 3 ults in one fight, they still, got the positioning advantage. And yeah, I think from the side of CSUDH, if they get point advantage initially, it's going to be much harder for RIT to come into the point. Whereas if they have to push into the point on the side of CSUDH, it's going to be rough for them as well. So whoever's point advantage is going to have a a very fun time. XC low, looking at these flanks again. A huge bap ult. Choco kind of caught out in the open. Getting sustained up though. That's a huge carry ult. Chubb now in the back line. The beat comes out to counter Chubb. The bap is in though. That's a huge pick. Genji 1 HP. And the fight is going on the side of CSUDH. Wow. What a trade of ults there. That was actually very, very good for the side of CSUDH. Yeah.
Full support ults from both teams, but
yeah,
that Juno ult really helped Choco.
That Juno ult really kept Choco alive. Yeah, it looked really scary in terms of bap ult, but they really sustained. And that was a lot of ults inside of it. That was bap ult, Doom ult. And
we're coming up on our another grab.
Yeah, the grab's gonna be huge.
And with the way that RIT is playing, it feels like we should see another huge grab.
Yeah, they're playing very grouped weirdly, considering their comp. But yeah, I think they're playing this really well. The BAP is out of position almost constantly. They should be looking out for this. He's isolated again. Chubb getting a very, very good beep on him. He's still one, though. Chubb overextending on that kill.
Ooh,
and Xerneas also getting picked up, unfortunately. Doom gets traded back, though. This is definitely still winnable. Grab coming online. The BAP could definitely be killed here. He needs a bit more help, though, unfortunately.
The rest of our team is on point.
Yeah, a little too separate there. If Exilo was with Choco, that BAP definitely dies much sooner. We just need to stall as long as we can, get those percentage points up, and hopefully look to win it back.
Nice TP out, you know?
We just need to reset here.
We have 3 ults there, coming up on none. If we can take a fast fight here, this should be one.
Yeah, Exilo's still respawning though. We're resetting. This is good. Choco though is going in. He might be looking for a grab. Give me less capitalization on it. That's a huge group. Oh, that was very tempting. I myself might have grabbed that. That was a very juicy. Yeah, I would have too. They're still clumped, very clumped. Oh, the Doom just tanks it completely. He might be burstable here. He is burstable.
Extremely burstable.
We still have repro.
Clean up.
Yeah, clean up. The BAP should be dead very soon. Nice. Freya kind of next to Choco. Choco does not see him, unfortunately. Should be a clean up here. And on Flashpoint, it ticks very quickly. So hopefully we should get a 1-fight situation. This Freya needs to die. Could be getting picks if we do not deal with him. Kind of ring around the rosy type of situation. Good staggers. This should be a confirmed point for Dominguez Hills here. Yeah. This should be the stragglers. I do not see anything RIT can really do about this. They should be resetting, not getting staggered. Though Kingler will try to touch. Synaptic will get picked off.
He does touch, but he has no team.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're trying to expect here. Though Punisher is getting low, and Reaper is too. This is a little getting low scary. I'm not liking this. Punisher is picked off too. The Doom will get traded back. Chubb gets the kill.
Chubb gets the ult out.
Yeah, the ult. Yeah, the Kyriel is popped. This should be. It's a very, very 50-50 fight. They're getting very low. The mortality kill comes out.
We'll have Juno ult.
Yeah, Bap should get picked off. Freya's 1 HP as well. They just need to focus on the targets of point. Freya should be killable here. We need to look at Freya or he's going to be picking us off. Ooh, not looking good. We will still get another fight. Choco should be dying here very soon. Reaper does come out. XC thinks it's winnable, and it is winnable. 2 kills, and they see 9 the point. Wow, XC and the Reaper ults are
These Reaper ults have been really phenomenal.
XC and the Reaper is very impressive. I'm actually amazed they flipped that fight back. That was looking very scary. Choco standing still in amazement. Oh, we actually have a pause. He was so amazed we had to pause the match. Wow, XC, very impressive from him. Very, very impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. These fights are so chaotic. They're
They
actually
really
so
are.
chaotic. I can barely tell what's going on. But yeah. Okay, yeah, we have a
we had a
DC from Kingler. That is why we have the pause. Very unfortunate.
Probably restarting. You know?
Yeah, restarting.
I think it is very interesting to see how RIT still plays this comp with a Doom exactly like
the
a
same
ball
way
comp.
as ball. Yeah. Since we have a pause here, we're going to be in intermission until Kingler reconnects. So we will see you when we are restarting. Okay, welcome back. Kingler is still on the match, but we should be starting soon, hopefully. Oh, he has just joined. Okay, we're starting back up. Yeah, 2-1. Hopefully thing closes out here. I'm not sure what ult percentage Kingler had, but hopefully, leave is still a reset on ult percentage, so good for us. We'll take it. He's now going Ram, though.
Ram.
Okay, a slight comp swap here. Ram should be interesting. I think he can get farmed by the Venture, but we'll see what happens.
We will see.
Yeah, I want to see Chubb get really aggro here with a kind of Juno Venture combo, but we will see what happens. They do a Bapple and Blade. The Blade has been very effective in the past. There's a Bapple coming out. We can just hide around the corner though. This is very good. XD TPs and actually a little too far. A little too far sometimes with map stuff happens. Mrock though unfortunately doesn't use Blade but still get 2 kills on backline, and that is a lost fight.
We did use Venture ult.
We did use Ventral, yeah. Very unfortunate from XD. It's fine. We can give him the pass. He has been going crazy on the Reaper, so we can TP off the map sometimes. It's all good. But yeah. No ult. Well, these Bap ult. That's all we kind of got out there in Ventral ult. So yeah. Grab coming online soon, and Synaptic is nowhere near beat, which is very good for us. So that grab should be a fight win. Juno ult should still be very strong here. We do need to really care that Genji ult, though. Chubb getting picked off by the Freya. Yeah, Freya can be very impressive, and onto the Juno as well. There's a fight lost almost instantaneously, purely off picks from Chodal's thing.
Yeah, this Freya is just really...
Yeah.
The double stick?
The double stick, yeah, it's not fun. And Exilol going to get staggered, unfortunately. Yeah, a lot of range. We don't really have a consistent speed with the Juno. We only really have the speed ring, so Freya can kind of just do whatever he wants as we're walking up. We need to really utilize the map itself to kind of get angles to walk up without getting picked off by that Freya. Something we need to be really aware of. Here we go again. Shoko very close to ult now. This could be a big factor in this fight. We're going very quickly. This is very good. I like this. Freya used on Punisher. Punisher dying instantly, and the Blade comes out as well.
That is at least both DPS ults.
That is both DPS ults. We're seeing a proactivity difference. Oh wait, this is winnable. Choco actually
the point
melting the backline.
Lost,
the point's lost. The point's been lost. I did not see this. Unfortunate. Choco, again, he's still getting that value by running to the backline, but yeah, that Freya is impressive.
Going into at least the final point of this, we do have, more ult advantage than they do, I would say. I would say that this beat and Ram ult is very scary. That Ram can sustain quite hard.
He really can.
If we're able to get an early pick on this Lucio.
Yeah, XC low. Yeah, the DPS getting picked really early here. The grab does come out, not going to be much damage there. Kiri TPing in, Amil's going to keep him alive for this, though, I believe. Yeah, just not enough damage there with XC being picked down, and the fight is cleaned up. That is really unfortunate. And they did not use beat, they did not use anything. They only used a cooldown. Now RIT definitely has the ult advantage. We do have Rush, which has been strong in the past, and DPS ults coming online, but XC low is going to need a hero player like we've seen in the past.
We have seen it, so it's very,
yeah. The repro into the BAP can be highly effective, so we're seeing to see it. Chubb, we haven't seen a lot of value from these Venture ults, but I'm very willing to be proven wrong. Choco we dabbing the Freya. The Freya is isolated, could be killable. Not much follow up on that, unfortunately, though. Choco now forced out. The Rush coming out. The beat also coming out, though. This is going to be a full sustained fight. Unfortunately, Choco not going to be able to out-sustain the beat itself. Chubb with a huge ult, though. Freya 1 HP, going in the backline. He's trying to hunt him down. He should be a finish kill if he can. Oh, got to snipe out the air. Very, very close. Freya absolutely 1 HP. Chubb picked off fine, though. Punisher on the other side will pick off the Genji, though. This is a very, very messy fight. A 2v3. Going to be onto Punisher to land these shots. 70% and counting for RIT. This is a very scary situation.
Close, yeah.
But also coming in line for RIT. This is looking very bad. XC-Low needs an absolute hero play. Choco jumping on the low HP. He cannot die here. We need XC-Low to use ult before Choco dies. He will jump out to sustain. And Punisher will leave with him. It leaves the DPS on the point by himself to fend off. XC will not be able to use ult before he dies. That is really bad for us. Chubb will also get maybe picked up by his Genji. 1 HP goes down as well. Yeah, not looking great. No damage for our team. Up to Choco and Punisher. Punisher 1v5. Kills all 5 of them maybe. Not going to happen. Exilo ulting the plant in spawn. No effectiveness for that one.
Unfortunately, we really were hoping for the hero play from XD.
Yeah, he could not get an angle there, really, unfortunately. Just nothing could be done there. It was looking good from Chubb, but yeah. These Genji blades kept getting value. They were not really counted at all. Yeah. Very unfortunate. Yeah, this is a fight where we used a lot of bullets.
Yeah, just a little unfortunate grab timing with XD being
dead. I think that grab being used on the last point there with XD getting picked off. Yeah, kind of sealed the deal in many ways, because there was no beat, nothing counts to the grab, but we had it in more. So.
But this is a best of 5, so they're not out yet.
They're not out yet. We can still get 2 more map wins and close out the series.
And these have been pretty close.
They've been very, very close, going down to the wire on almost every single map. Kings Row, a little, one-sided. Unfortunately, the ball ban has been used now. We can no longer ban ball from our side. I do not see RIT banning ball either, considering Kingler's preference for it. So that ball's going to be very impressive again. We need to find an answer to it very quickly.
Yes, I really hope that we can find that answer, and I think a big portion of it is actually just how we're splitting, where our focus is. I know that Chaco has been really holding back the rest of the team.
Yeah.
So if I can get the other 4 players on my team to maybe look at the ball, I think he should be killable. But Kingler does have some good ball movement.
Yeah, I think it's mainly like a pathing issue right now. We're seeing it with the Freya picks as well. Yeah, we're getting a lot of value from Freya just picking off us before the fight even begins, which is a big disadvantage. And now the ball's going to make that even more difficult.
Yeah.
So we need to really find a way to group up and actually deal with this ball, or else it's not going to be good for CSUDH. But I have a lot of hope going into this next match, and we will see what the future holds. We're going to go into another intermission, and we will see you for map 4? Map 4, I can count. Yeah, see you then.
Just can't lose. It's looking so brand new. Anything that we can do.
Welcome back to map 4. We have Esperanza. We have banned Genji and they have banned Winston. I'm liking the Genji ban, I won't lie. Their blades kind of just farmed us the entire last map. So hopefully, with the Genji ban out the way, we can actually kind of deal with their DPS more. But the ball is now back online, unfortunately. And we need to find a way to deal with that. So with the ball up, we will see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to see a cast kind of to punish the ball more. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Esperanza will kind of lend itself to ball because you can kind of just run up on the high ground and slam down on them. But yeah, I don't know. It also lends itself to caster. So hopefully we can kind of cook up a comp that can kind of deal with the ball. But at the end of the day, we need to fix our positioning issues because that ball is going to abuse us. He's going to abuse us a lot. So yeah, we will see. But yeah, I think we need kind of hopefully I see Starboy on this map. I think a Lucio could help against the ball. Gino is very punishable, especially into a Freya. So hopefully Starboy can kind of speed around that cast and get more value, chase down the ball more. But we will see. We will see what happens. We can only see what happens on the server. But yeah, I don't know. I like Esperanza's map. It's a decent push map. Push maps in general I'm not very favored towards, but you know, they exist. But yeah, I think as long as we are proactive and we keep our aggression going, we should be good. It's just if we keep playing passive, that ball's gonna rip through us. So yeah, we'll see. We will see. Still, we're not loading in yet. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think Chubb probably won't be able to play the Venture here. They might try to force it though. We'll see. A lot of the high ground's a little too high for Venture to kind of dig up into and hide from or kind of run away from the enemy team when they're chasing them down off their engage. So yeah, I'm not sure what we will see from Chubb. We did see the Reaper from XD. I'd like to see the Reaper again. I have seen a huge Reaper from him. Had an unfortunate moment on Surabasa with that TP off the map. I will say the TPs this patch have been a little bit glitchy, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I have TP'd in the past and just fallen off high ground randomly. And in that case, obviously for him was the map. But yeah, I think XP, we can definitely bounce back from that. We can bounce back from this map loss and kind of come back into our map 1 form and lock in to close out the series. But we will see what happens. I believe we finally loaded in. This is huge. We love to see it. We can finally start looking at some comps here. We do have Starboy in, so we can expect to see the Lucio. Kingler, obviously, I expect to see on the ball. I'm interested to see what Emrog will play now that Genji's banned, but I think Chodelston will probably stay on that Freya, considering the value that he got on the last map. So yeah, we will see. Just counting down these seconds. But yeah, I think we can probably see another BAP Lucio backline from RIT. The BAP has been... We have been able to punish the BAP, but still he's been getting the value of his ults especially. But yeah, okay, we're seeing a soldier come out. We tried this on, I believe it was our second BAP of King's Row. We ran out on it on defense. We immediately swapped to Cass. I'm concerned to see no Cass against the Kingler Ball. Soldier can't really do much. He kind of is a tickle monster. He can kind of burst down the Freya, but that is about the extent of what he can deal with the enemy comp here. Maybe a BAP damage too. I'm liking the Queen though. The Queen should be able to rush into them pretty effectively. And, you know, it should be good. We'll see, though. We need to see XC utilize this high ground more. Ball's already setting up for a dive here. XC going to be isolated from the team almost instantaneously. We'll see if Kingler picks up on that and picks him off. The Lucio getting melted down to 1 HP almost instantaneously. XC really needs to be looking at that Lucio. Kingler getting the value he'd be getting. He's 1 HP, though, not punished. Chubb is getting picked off instantaneously. Unfortunately. I think the... Oh, so close from XC. I think the Venture's going to be really hard here, I'm not going to lie. Chaka goes down as well. This is going to be a cleanup kind of crew for RIT here. We kind of need to die quickly, not get staggered as much as possible, and we will fall down eventually. We got 5 meters though. We take the 5 meters. That is huge for us. But hopefully we can get more on this map. We will see what happens. I'm not liking XC staying on the soldier here. I'm really hoping for a cast, but we'll see. Kingler now in the middle of the enemy team, getting out as he does. Very silly guy, Kingler is. He's very close to mines, very close to mines. He's still just rolling around, farming that ult almost instantaneously. The BAP is low and the lamp is forced out, so we should be able to engage on this BAP. He's getting extremely low. Finally will fall down, but we have traded kills almost instantaneously. Chubb getting picked off. basically instantly. Emrog getting Starboy down. This is still definitely a winnable fight. Bap is the main heal sustain on the enemy team, and with Lucio getting low, we can still win this fight. We're rushing onto him. He should be picked off. Choco Crispy with a great shout onto him, kind of pushing away the enemy team. Kingler is doing what Kingler does though. The Kiri is killed, especially with Starboy being picked off. There is no heals for him, and XD will get picked off slowly. I think Choco really needs to worry about this backline more. Kingler is going to keep doing what he's doing unless there is a counter to him. Quite simply put, we need a cast. We really need a cast, but we are staying on the soldier. Yeah, the ult advantage is very, very apparent for RIT here. We're probably going to see a Freya ult engage, and then Kingler's kind of capitalize on the kind of disruption that causes. Kingler can literally do whatever he wants here. He's quite simply in the enemy team. Exilo can maybe get a visor line and get a cheeky couple kills, but with Kingler engaging now and Tracer poking on the high ground, Chodol picks off Starboy. Tragic again. Starboy struggling to build that ult, so we're not going to beat anytime soon. Kingler rediving the backline. Mines dropped out. Exilo in a very, very bad pickover situation. Getting 1 HP. We'll get bubbled, or whatever that ability was, I'm not sure. Masterling will pick up Xenius, and again, we just slowly fall apart. Yeah, this disruption is just way too effective. Everyone getting split way too much. Choco, I do like the Zarya pick. Bubbles will help the peel, but again, Bubbles will only last so long, and eventually, you know, you're gonna fall apart with those bubbles being gone. Yeah, Starboy getting picked again. This is very tragic. Mines did come out though. Kingler will have time to recharge his ult. We'll probably see a Bapple initiation here. Kingler going back in. This guy's never out of our team. We need to deal with him at some point in this match, but I'm not sure we will be able to with the composition. Again, Choco Crispy just kind of in the mess of it. Can't really do much. Frail coming out, not really connecting with much though. We're still sustaining in this fight. Starboy getting picked off again. Yeah, the Lucio is very hard into this. Our backline is completely gone. We have 0 sustain. All we can really do is run at them, hope they kind of feed into us. Kingler is low. Maybe he'll die once. He does not die. Kingler still with 0 deaths. Very unfortunate. But yeah, again, Choco just kind of lost in this comp. He doesn't really have anything to do besides peel. We need to be more grouped, but again, finally the cast is coming out. We will see some punishment for Kingler running it down into our team, hopefully. Starboy getting very low again. This Freya kind of melting him, unfortunately. Freya again has a free reign with XC being occupied with the ball. Freya can kind of really do anything. We are engaging onto them, and we'll finally get our first pick of the fight. Synaptic going down. This will be good. They can't really kite back now. We need to group up, though, or Kingler will pick us off. Choco Crispy finally getting on the BAP. Chubb will get traded back. Choco Crispy putting in the work, though. This is really good for the fight. Nice headshot from XC to finish off Emrog, and we will get our first proper fight win of the map. This is very good. 121 meters is not great. I think Kingler just fat-fingered mines. We will take that. We will take a fat finger. I'm sure his fingers are very small, but in that moment they were very fat. Chubb getting very low again. Not much support for him. Get healed back up. The grab I do like here. Synaptic does not have the beat. He used it in the prior fight. We should have a free grab. We need to make sure we use it in a position we can actually capitalize on it. We've had issues with that in the previous map. The grab was used with XLO being picked off, and we could not do anything about it. Choco getting picked off, or not picked off. Grab, he falls down on the ground, gets the huge grab. We need to collapse almost instantaneously. Our backline is falling apart though. He can maybe get a few kills here, but they will be basically... Oh, he can get no kills. No kills off the grab. Again, our backline picked off. He can't really do anything with the grab if your team is entirely dead. Only really a Zarya damage being put into that grab, and again, I feel like Choco Crispy needs to stay grouped with his team, or else they're going to keep getting picked off. XZLone needs all the support in the world. You need to really focus around this cast and give him all the cooldowns you can. You need to give him bubble, you need to give him cleanse as much as possible to deal with this ball and Freya, or else you're going to fall apart like we are currently, unfortunately. We do have rush though. We have had very rush fight wins. Synaptic picked off XZLone. Good aim from him there. Ball is still in the backline though. We need to deal with him. Good right click, good damage. The slam down will be effective though. Kingler running away now. The fight is kind of stabilized in a very weird way. Choco Crispy doing what he does best, running it down the enemy team. The back is picked off. Nice, okay. We're in a good fight situation a lot of the time. We keep on trading back. We're slowly getting our meters up. 27 now, upgraded from the 5.7 previously. But yeah, again, if Choco Crispy can get quite simply more value than the ball's getting, we will win this game. But right now, Kingler's getting a lot of disruption value, especially with the backline that's getting picked constantly. Yeah, Kingler going for a slam. Not going to get punished like he never does, unfortunately. Lucio is inting very hard. Should be punishable. Hopefully. Lucio going down, finally. Okay, good to see. We still do have Russian line. This fight should be cleaned up. Kingler does pick down XLO. Not getting the support he needs currently. Chubb will kill the BAP, though. We're doing very good at killing this BAP mid-fight, and it's kind of proving dividends with us having recent fight wins. But yeah. Ooh, Starboy getting picked off by those mines. Kingler very impressed with his mines. Good cleanse from Xenius there, but again, we're kind of in this even fight situation where they're going to kind of reset, get their healing up, and come back in for the dive when we're down 2 players. Yeah, it's kind of rough. In a very, very neutral situation here. They're finally engaging again. Cleanse comes out. Rush comes out. We're really looking to kill these 2 on our backline. Lucio will go down, but again, we have 2 very slow, very, very slow players coming back into the fight. Chubb has to run now. The fight is essentially lost with Choco Crispy going down. Kingler again picking up XT. But again, we're back up to 50 meters. We did not get the checkpoint, so unfortunately we'll get no good spawn for the future fights. But again, we're back into the swing of it. We did use Rush there. Yeah, I don't know. We need to keep running it down to the team while sustaining a kind of cohesive unit, or else again, Kingler's going to pick us off. He's going to have mines again very soon. His mines almost twice a fight, which is quite absurd. Subway, ooh, no stick landing. That is huge for us. Again, Choco kind of running ahead of his team. He's looking for a grab very aggressively here. The BAP is very isolated. This is very good for him. The more come down. XC low, again, because he's not getting the Zarya support, will get picked off. But again, we'll be able to trade the BAP back. This is a good trade for us. The grab should come down here onto the Tracer. Hopefully, we will not see it. Looking to appeal for the Tracer, or for the Kiri, I should say. Kingler getting very low. Maybe punishable if we look for a grab here in the close corridor. Synaptic, again, going down very quickly. The beat will get charged up for a grab very, very quickly. So we need to make sure we use this grab effectively before they can charge that beat up, or else I'm not very hopeful for the damage we're going to be getting. We're engaging quite, again, Kingler dying. We love a Kingler death. We need Kingler to die more, hopefully. We're looking much better. The improvements and adaptations being made from CSUDH are going very well, I would say. We're having to peel more. Xilo getting the value he needs to get on the cast. So I'm liking how we're looking. The beat is still not online. Choco Crispy, if he's very proactive with this grab, can get it out before they can get the beat back online. It just really depends. The Bappa will delay this. Synaptic should be able to charge the beat now. A very chaotic fight. Trace will get flashbang, did not be able to get killed though. Ball is getting very low though. Xilo needs his peel or he's going to get picked off. A beat comes out to keep the team alive. Jonathan getting very low. Choco Crispy running it down. He did use the grab at some point. Not sure when that happened. Synaptic still does not have a beat. What happened to the next fight? And a very, very strong fight win from CSUDH. Using a lot of ults, 3 ults indeed. But I don't know. They're looking much stronger. And push, we will get percentage points, or I guess meters, going forward. This is looking very, very good for CSUDH here. I'm liking how this is looking. Chubb is very far forward here. Needs help. He gets help. We're good. Okay. Jonathan is going to look for this frail engage here. Choco Crispy, 0 charge was quite unfortunate. A beat engage onto the fight. Massive chaos going on. Chubb going down with the Kiri. And again, these beat engages are really, really hard to deal with. We will rush back, but again, not much going to come out of that. Again, getting the beat out is good. Hopefully Choco Crispy can build grab before we can get the beat back, which would get us hopefully a guaranteed fight win. But yeah. RIT is doing very good with their proactivity. Good beat engages, good almost everything with their proactivity. They're almost spawn trapping as well. Kingler is getting low because of this though. Spawns will get flipped back. RIT now has equal spawns to us. 0 ults inside of CSUDH and 0 ults inside of RIT. This is going to be a pure fucking, organization fight here. Sorry to swear, that's on me. Xilo killing Emrag. We will see how this fight unfolds. Hopefully that Tracer pick will cause him to push back there. But we'll see. Nice, okay. Chubb winning Masterclass or Master Flames. And the Lucio should go down soon. Should be a guaranteed fight from CSUDH. We're now in overtime. No mistakes can be made. This seems to be a very, very clean situation. The staggers will be very, very, very good for us. This will be a very, very chaotic fight on the last point of Esperanza here. Kingston, if we can kill Kingston, this is huge. Kingler going down. There's a massive pick. He died with mines. We're looking close to High Noon and Chubb's ult. We need to kill these players. Touching cart. Lucio, the lamp comes out almost instantaneously. Lucio should die soon. Very close on cart. XC going down. The damage is very low now. Both DPS are down. Hopefully get a push. They might not going to see 9. Bap will go down. They have no heals on the side of RIT. Absolutely 0 heals. Tracer 1. Huge kills. Ball is going to stall for a long time. Going to have mines as well. The Frail comes out onto Starboy. Unfortunately, Choco Crispy getting very low. He needs to stay in. He's heals from Xerneas here, or he's going to fall apart and the fight will fall apart. This Freya needs to die. Unfortunately, not going to die, and the time will tick down. That is going to be a RIT with a 3-1 victory over CSUDH. Honestly, a very, very close map. It came down to the wire like all our maps did. But yeah, RIT closing out the end. The adaptations were very strong for CSUDH, but they came a little bit too late. The soldier comp was kind of a little too long lasting. And the cast was very effective, but just too little too late, unfortunately. Chubb winning value here at the end of the play of the game, but yeah, again, a very strong performance from CSUDH. Very excited to see how they perform in playoffs, which will come up next week, I believe, or 2 weeks in the future. But yeah, we'll be excited to see their playoff journey. Again, this match didn't have much stakes on it, but it was going to be a good kind of practice run to see how they perform in playoffs. A loss is obviously not what we want, but hopefully we can learn from this loss and make adaptations into the future. I've been a locker. My co-caster who's not here has been Ashley, and we've had a pleasure talking. Oh, we have interview. I'm down to do interview. Let's run an interview. Let's do an interview. We're going to get an unknown player from our team. Before the interview, we're going to do a quick intermission to see which player we're going to kidnap from our lab to interview. We will see you very soon. Welcome back. We have the Punisher, who is the support player and team captain for CSUDH Crimson. Unfortunate loss. You guys are now heading into playoffs, though.
Yes.
How do you feel going into playoffs?
I feel really good right now. Was a tough loss, but we still tried our best. I thought it was a really good matchup.
Yeah.
And I was telling my players before that RIT College was going to be one of our hardest matchups to the season. But we're still qualifying for playoffs, so we're still making it. And I think this is the first time that Crimson has ever made it to playoffs.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So yeah, overall, unfortunately we still lost, but I'm feeling good. The players are still feeling good. We just gotta look at those maps. We just gotta keep voting.
Yeah.
Scrim a bit more, just look at stuff and just clean up some things that went wrong, and then we'll pick it back up in the playoffs, because I think we could definitely make it really far.
Yeah, I agree. I had some questions specific with the match.
Mm-hmm.
They ran a heavy on the ball.
Yeah.
As a support player yourself, how do you really deal with that ball? Because he seemed to be getting a lot of value, it seemed.
Yeah, no. When they were running that ball, it was like, okay, that ball is definitely going to be rushing in that back line. They're definitely going to look for supports. And it's communicating with your team is key in that situation. Letting everybody know that, hey, there's a ball coming, and I think he's going to come for me.
Yeah.
So just be ready for that. And because I was mainly on the Kyrie a lot, so you got that get out of jail free card, was that TP to your tank there. And there was many situations where, just communicating with your team, like, hey, I got a ball on me. We got to back up a bit, because then there was many situations where we did end up, that ball was looking to pick us off.
Yeah.
And we did end up, catching that beforehand, and then,
pushing
we were able to apply pressure to the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Not only the ball, but we were also able to pressure their back line as well.
Yeah.
And we were able to get some picks off of that too.
So going to the last map, obviously you knew he was going to go ball since you used your prior ball ban. So what motivated the soldier pick over the cast pick to start off with there, especially into the ball,
Yeah, overall, our DPS player is unfortunately not here in person, but that's just much more of a comfortable pick.
Yeah.
More something that we've been working towards when we've been screaming. That's just usually what we run as a team. It's more of a comfort hero pick there than it is of trying to play with the cast there too. But a majority of it is just whatever our players feel comfortable with, and we would make it work with whatever we're trying to run.
Got you.
So.
And then from this match specifically, especially against the ball, you might be seeing a ball in playoffs. What do you think you can take away from this match to then apply to playoffs specifically?
I think definitely something that we can take away that we are going to implement a lot in playoffs is just kind of working with more, trying not to get disconnected as much and try not to get cut off or picked off, and kind of saying for example, not having DPS or tank play too far out from supports, kind of staying a little bit more aligned, where everybody has line of sight between each other. Everybody's a lot more group play. Everybody's in an area that if we do end up, our backline does get pushed, our tanks and DPS can just come back really fast, and we're able to kind of clean up and then work with what's happening in the back line, especially with they were running this heavy dive, and that's something that we haven't really gone against that much. So this is kind of a little bit new to us, but definitely something that we are going to look at, and how are we and then how are we going to how are we able to counter that?
Yeah, adapt.
So we're going to adapt to that.
Yeah,
definitely.
I saw a lot of improvements towards the end of Esperanto, especially with the cast, it seems to be improving.
Yeah.
So it was looking good. That's all the questions I have. Best of luck in playoffs.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
And that's the end of the stream. Thank you guys for watching. A very interesting match. And we'll see you next time, hopefully with casters too. Who knows? But yeah, thank you so much. Goodbye.